Hello, hello, my beautiful friends. It is your girl, health coach Tamala, the Juice Magician, coming to you live with, excuse me, the Wellness Wednesday edition of Tips at 6. So, it's Wednesday, y'all. It's hump day. This is a special week. Not only is this Mother's Day week, Mother's Day is on Sunday. So if you have your mother in your life, you are truly blessed. If your mother is still alive, show your mother some love this week. Mother's Day, we know we celebrate on one day, but mothers are mothers 365. So don't ever forget that. So if you're fortunate enough to still have your mother on this side of the earth, on this side of the realm, then celebrate your mom this week. And also, if you are a mother, take it easy. Take it easy this week. I know sometimes it can be hard for us to do things for ourselves, and we're so busy wrapped up in the things that our family needs and people need and yada, yada, yada. But take it easy this week. Take it easy on yourself. It's Wednesday already, so whatever you hadn't hustled and bustled and got done before now, take it easy on yourself for the rest of the week. Allow yourself to relax. This weekend, I hope that you're able to get some relaxation in. I hope you're able to do some things that you enjoy doing, whether it's hanging out with your family, whether it's just spending time with yourself, whether it's relaxing. I hope that you get a chance to enjoy your Mother's Day. And also, my husband and I are celebrating our sweet 16. I cannot believe it. Do you know, guys, that my husband and I got married May 7th, 2005. This is our sweet 16 year, and it is unbelievable. Like 16 years ago, I never would have thought that we would still be together at 16. And we've been together for 21 years. Like, we dated for 5 years before we got married. So we've been together for 21 years. On Friday, it'll be 16 years married, and it is truly has been a blessing. Like, it's been a roller coaster ride. It's been up and down, but we've made it. And on Friday, we'll be celebrating our sweet 16. So I'm happy about that. So those are some exciting things that are going on right now. But I want to talk to you guys about something that I heard on a YouTube channel. And I shared this on my page at my Live at 5 today. But I'm want to go ahead and share it here as well. So I was listening to this message from this guy on YouTube that they call, he called himself, for his page, it's called Infinite Waters. And he always have different topics. He's a vegan, he's plant-based, and he's always talking about, you know, different things, different aspects of life, and it's always very interesting. So what he talked about recently when I listened, he was talking about things that we should detach ourselves from. And so I'm going to bring it into how it's related to the oils in just a second. But he was talking about things we need to detach ourselves from. And I thought it was very interesting. So I'm just going to run down the list. The first thing he says we need to detach ourselves from is the opinions of others. Detach yourself from that. The opinions of others. We get so wrapped up in what other people think of us and what other people are feeling about us that we forget who we are and how we feel about ourselves, who we are and whose we are. So detach yourself from the opinions of others, because their opinions cannot break you, because guess what? Their opinion did not make you. So yeah, let's get rid of that. Attach yourself from money. That is a huge one. Like, we'll be afraid to invest in ourselves. Because we're so worried about money. Like, money is just a bartering tool. Like, it's just a way to get things done. But some people are so caught up in money, and they can't even move forward because you're so afraid to lose money. Money is meant to be made. You're going to spend it. You're going to make it. But detach yourself from the idea of I have to hold on to money. Because guess what? One thing, when your hands are closed like this so tightly, you can't release anything. Nothing can be released and nothing can come in because your hands are so tight. So detach yourself from the idea of money. We keep ourselves from opportunities, from all types of things with this issue of money. So let's get away from that. Let's detach ourselves from that. You just got to continue to recycle yourself and continue to find ways to get the things that you need, but don't let money be your full motivation in whatever you do. Because if money is always your full motivation, you're not going to live the life that you truly want to live, because that's not what it's all about. So let's detach ourselves from that. The next thing we should detach ourselves from is government. Now, I didn't write I did not write any notes about government, but to me, detaching yourself from government is like detaching ourselves from this idea of government knows all. And right now, the big thing is this vaccine. If you are vaccinated, that's wonderful. I applaud you. Good for you. Hooray. I'm happy. But when people try to force feed this idea of getting vaccinated, the government steady trying to force feed us this idea of being vaccinated, to me, that's bothersome. Like, let's detach ourselves from the idea that the government knows all. We all know that the government does not necessarily have our best interests at heart. You know, they just don't, because they just don't. There's a lot of corruption in government. Detach ourselves from the idea that Joe Biden is going to save us. He's just a man. The position is just a position. Let's detach ourselves from government and do the things that we know that are good for us and good for our family, okay? Detach ourselves from excuses. Let's stop making excuses and start moving forward. Like, detach yourself from the excuses, because all that does is that you're in your head trying to convince yourself reasons why you can't. That's an excuse. No, you can. Get rid of that. Throw that away. Yes, you can, because guess what? Why not? Other people are doing it. If not you, then who? You got to do it, because whatever you're trying to do, that's your legacy. That's your position in whatever market you're trying to be in, or whatever you're trying to do. Only you individually can bring that particular aspect to the table. So I don't care if 100 people are doing the same thing. It's gonna be done 100 different ways. So let's stop making excuses and let's get things done. Detach yourself from eating animals. Now, that's one thing that he said. He is a plant-based guy. I'm a vegetarian, so I understand where he's coming from. And basically, he was talking about the uses of the land. You know what I'm saying? Because the more meat that we eat, the more land is consumed for housing these animals and what they have to eat in order to be produced, and yada yada yada. So it's a whole big industry. So he said, let's detach ourselves from that. And then we all know that the healthier you eat, the more closely plant-based you eat, the better you'll feel, the better you will look. Just mentally, physically, spiritually, you will be better off to be more plant-based, more in tune with nature. That's what it does, bring you more in tune with nature. Let's detach ourselves from that as much as we can. I know that's a difficult one for a lot of people. Detach ourselves from friends who don't serve you. Some people have been friends with people for years and years and years, and you know in your heart that this person is not serving you. And what I mean is that not that you should be expecting something from them, but if you feel drained after having conversations with this person, if this person is always taking, and never restoring, never pouring into you, that's not a friendship. We need to detach ourselves from the idea of we just have to have people around. If you want to have friendships, you need to think about the quality of the people that you're hanging with, the quality of your relationships, not just the quantity. Oh, I have a lot of friends, but to what benefit? You know what I'm saying? So you should be thinking about, like, take an inventory of these people in your life. Let's detach ourselves from the idea of that we need a lot of people around us, and let's focus on the quality of those people, because when you have people around you who are not serving you, who are not pointing to you, it's a distraction, and it's just something to keep you bound. Okay? Let's detach from that. Let's detach ourselves from devices. That's another good one. I didn't even mention this one because it's written at the very bottom of my note, and I didn't even mention this in my own in my live on my other channel. Detach yourself from devices. Social media and all these good things, they are good for what they're good for. They are very good for what they're good for, but sometimes we get so wrapped up and we'll spend hours and hours on social media or paying attention to some type of screen that we're not living life. Let's detach ourselves from that. Let's get rid of it. Okay? Just take time. And it's not like every day. No, you can never, participate in social media, never watch television, whatever it is, but make sure that you are having a balance. If that's not your focus, that's not your focal point, and you're not allowing it to rule you. Detach yourself from that attachment that has to always be in your presence. Detach yourself from past regrets. The past is the past. It is gone. There are some decisions that you have made or did not make that you probably wish you could have, would have. But if you stay stuck in that cycle, you will never move forward. Forgive yourself, forgive others, and move on. Detach yourself from those past regrets. I mean, because unless you can do something to change it, it's no reason to just dwell in it. So all it's going to do is keep you in a space that is not going to allow you to grow and be the best version of yourself today. So let's detach ourselves from that. Detach yourself from procrastination. A huge one. We procrastinate on so many different things. And I know I am very guilty of this. I feel like I'm so busy, and a lot of things that I really need to get done, I wait till the last minute, and then I get it done, but it's just a procrastination factor. I feel like I have to be under stress in order to get things done. That's not good. So let's detach ourselves from procrastination. Let's stop doing that. Get it done. If you stop talking about it, I got all these ideas, things I want to do. I need to just start doing them. Like, not talking about it. I write it down, look at it. I got my goals set. Let's get it done. Get it done. Procrastination. Let's detach ourselves from that. Finally, fear. Detach yourself from fear. Fear is a false enemy appearing real. Fear is not real. You will realize that whatever that fear is keeping you from moving forward, from pushing forward, from moving on. Once you do that and get over that hurdle, when you get to the other side, you will look back and be like, now what was I afraid of? Now what did I think was going to happen? Let's detach ourselves from that fear factor. It is just a way to keep you mentally bound, because you realize that once you got into that water that you thought was so deep, and you realize, I can stand up. Oh, I don't have to be afraid of this water. I can actually stand up. Let's detach ourselves from fear. And that fear goes back to excuses and procrastination. It's all the same. Let's get away from that, and let's move forward and get things done. So with those things being said, these are things that I feel like that will put you in a better place mentally and spiritually, emotionally. And so that's how I bring it back into the oils. And so I started looking at recipes of what kind of blends can we put together to just get over it. So I found this recipe. It's called Happy Feelings. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure. I have to look at it again, but I want to say it was Happy Feelings. And it was a diffuser blend, but of course, everything you can put in a diffuser, you can put into a roller bottle and just make it for yourself. And when I looked at the ingredients, like I looked at many different recipes, and I looked at the ingredients, I was like, yeah, that's a good one. So it has, for the diffuser, 2 drops of frankincense. Y'all know whatever you put with this is going to be to the umpteenth power. So 2 drops of frankincense, 2 drops of lime. I love lime. Lime is awesome. Lime is just, it's very good. Like, it's a very good citrus. I like to use it a lot in place of lemon. Like, instead of putting lemon in my tea, I use lime. So frankincense, lime, 2 drops of peppermint. Peppermint is just the uplifting, just a, you just want to be there when you smell this peppermint. Like, it's just gonna, oh my God, I need it right now. So peppermint is just one of those oils that are gonna instantly rejuvenate and revitalize. So 2 drops of peppermint, 2 drops of wild orange. You can't go wrong with wild orange. Wild orange is just, it's just so lovely. I love wild orange. 2 drops of wild orange. You cannot go wrong with wild orange. And lastly, 2 drops of lavender. 2 drops of lavender. Y'all just don't know. I'm out here sitting outside of my driveway, and just the smell of this oil is just like, it's just what I needed. Just at this moment, it's what I needed. So, Happy Feelings, lavender, 2 drops of each. Lavender, peppermint, wild orange, frankincense, and lime. 2 drops of each in your favorite diffuser. Put it somewhere in your home that's going to be centrally located, where everyone can reap the benefits of these happy feelings, because we're trying to detach ourselves from things that are not serving us, detach ourselves from things that are just bogging us down. We're almost in the middle of the year of 2021 already. And there's so much to be grateful for right now, guys. It's so much to be grateful for. Like, sometimes I find myself feeling like I'm in a rut, and just mentally in a rut, or just not feeling my best. But when I look around, it's just like, oh my God, it's so much to be grateful for, so much to be thankful for, so much to look forward to. Like, I'm looking forward to the things that are to come. And all I can say is just thank you. All I can just say truly is just thank you. Just thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, whatever you believe is the ultimate being. Just thank you. That's all I can say. So these oils, I hope that you would try this blend. Peppermint, lime, frankincense, lavender, and wild orange. I hope you would try this blend just to bring some uplifting to your home. And if you have more than one diffuser, that's something you can put in each diffuser in every room and just get your whole house just happy, just happy and radiant and ready to take it on. So this actually will be a good Mother's Day blend. So think about that. If you're having your mother over, you're going to see your mother, maybe this would be a good blend you can just set and just set the mood just for being in the presence of your mom. Like, how awesome is that? But guys, I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Thank you for the comments and the likes. I appreciate you guys. It is your girl, Health Coach Tamla, the Juice Magician, coming to you for Wellness Wednesday edition of Tips at 6. Until next time, drink, eat, and be well. You can find me here and on Instagram at Revitalized Juice and more. Take care of yourself, guys. Take care of each other. It's Mother's Day weekend. Love your mother. Love a mother. If you a mother, love on yourself. All right? Peace.